You had a customer just yesterday, I think, that had a really complicated scenario, went to a different broker. Things were really overcomplicated. How'd you make it neat for them?
Yeah, so the previous broker last year did some transactions for them. Love privacy laws. To kind of oversimplify it, I was looking at their portfolio, their loans, the amount of loans they had, the direction of the loans, the purposes, and I didn't understand what was going on. And the clients couldn't understand it. They didn't have, per investment property, they had 3-4 investment properties. They didn't have a loan, one account per investment. They weren't tracking cash. And it was all just really, really messy. And so what we're doing is we had to look at all the equity. We can get it all cleaned up. The equity's in a great position, so we don't need all these random cash outs and everything like that, and we're bringing it all together. And we can't always do that, but we can at least explain it, start to let them know where their money's going. You can have 2 accounts and the direct debits, the cash flow all in one account. Like, it's just bringing it all together and going, hey, this complexity of cash flow is actually a giant leaky bucket on your finances. Let's just get that going, get that fixed first, and then we know what that next transaction is, that next equity, that next investment property, that next dream home. That is all the platform of neatness that allows that.
Yeah, I think with tidying up the logistics of how they lend in this scenario will probably even expand them to be more ready to take another step on something in the future as well, right? Because they understand that things can move simply.
Yeah.
And it allows them to maybe dream bigger.
Yeah. If you're feeling constrained where you're at, and like we do living expenses analysis, right? Like, it's not a grilling, it's an understanding of where people's money is. And when I had a look at it, it was like, I think this person's doing some gig work because they actually don't know where their money's going. And then when you look at, like, it wasn't even basic recreation spending, it was other discretionary was insanely high. And it was like, I actually think everyone's panicking and looking for a quick spending dopamine hit. Guilty. Because you don't know where your money's at. You don't know why you're doing things. And suddenly you're having to do hustles and side hustles and to afford everything. Why would you ever invest and create more wealth with another property when you're stuck in that position?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we both know what it's like to have single income households, right? It's, it's not fun. So